Uh... And it says they're, they're called Mughals. Oh, a joke. I hate them too. Enda says they're Kolpos, and Sif says they're Mughals. Yeah. Who do you trust? Neither. You're just learning a valuable lesson, Jace. You just passed the test. I'm not making you a super administrator, Jace. You now have access to moderate my life. Oh, that was a lovely little nap, and just like that, we've arrived. The towering cityscape and dry desert air mingling with the scent of chill. There's no mistaking Ulda. Now then, we should find the fellow who deals information, Kupo. Don't ban me, bro. Well, he can ban you in real life right now. Like, I will, because Jace is a super administrator of my life, he can do whatever he wants. Ulda is a shithole. Yeah, listen, you hate everything that's good. We already know that. If it's good, we know you will dislike it. And I believe I have that bespectacled man there, with a grin that does indeed bespeak unwavering confidence. But first, edict is that Enda can now only eat dog treats. Oh, okay, sure. Well, if it ain't the pair the art dealer called about. This isn't Hancock. You could tell who with are just like that who really do know things, Kupo. Aye, well, that's true enough, but to be fair, I'd have to be blind as a bat to miss a Mughal traveling with the savior of the bleeding realm, and then some. I understand you're looking for a friend? All the cities are shitholes, to be fair. Maybe the Chrysarium would be nice to live in, though. Hancock 1.0. Now that's right, her name is Beroru, and she was last seen in Ulda. If you know anything about what became of her, you must tell me, Kupo. Don't get your thumb in a twist. I'll oblige your burning curiosity. It was but half a year past that Beroru came to Ulda. She brought with her 8 of Jactilak's paintings, which she put up for sale. She sold a lot within a matter of weeks, and with the small fortunes she made, she went and bought herself accommodations at the ossuary. No, that can't be right. Right it is, my furry friend. Now, it bears stressing that being interred in the city is not an inexpensive proposition. Hardly surprising given the limited space that's left. But she made the donation to the ossuary up front and in full, an amount most folk will never see in their lifetimes. And what I should do after that? That remains a mystery. Her room at the inn was found neat and tidy. You wouldn't have known she'd been in there if not for some personal belongings left behind. Among those of greatest interest was a set of traveling gear, a coin purse containing the payment for the room, and a letter what said she wasn't coming back. Finding it all a bit odd, the innkeeper called the brass blades to investigate, but the evidence led him to conclude that she was voluntarily missing, and likely dead by her own hand. And Beroru really is gone. That's what they think, but who's to say, eh? There's only one way to be certain, I reckon. According to the priest who oversees burials, Beroru's coffin is stored in Erlage's burial chamber over by the ossuary. You'll have to open it and see what's there or isn't with your own eyes. I'll go there at once, Kupo. And off he flies. We should go after him. Depending on what's waiting, he'll need support. The only alright city in Final 14 is the one with all the shark people. Shark people? Like the Undok with the Sahagin? You keep saying words that mean nothing. Can't help it, I'm a lore nerd. That's why I play Elson. What the hell is an Elson? I don't know what you mean, but the shark people. Who are the shark people? Not all the grey people. Living on the water. You're talking about Limsa Lominsa. There's no sharks there. beg you, Cooper, it would only be a little peek. That does not make it any less an act of defilement. We cannot allow you to disturb the dead. Endaline, this priest says we can't check Barrero's coffin. Please explain the situation to Rogadin, I have no... listen. I have no idea. Jace keeps saying, like, oh, those are the hunchbacks. I'm like, what hunchbacks? You know, the ones with the crooked teeth. I'm like, what the hell? So that is the way of it. While I'm not unsympathetic to your plight, a coffin may only be opened in exceptional circumstances, with permission of family, which you are not. I'm sorry, but I must ask that you leave me in peace. I have my hands full with other pressing matters. Oh, and what matters might those be, I may ask? In order to address the shortage of burial space in the city, workers have been underway to expand Erlig's burial chambers downwards. A last excavation inadvertently unleashed a horde of zombies from an unmapped ruin, and it's fallen to me to deal with them. Oh, it sounds like another opportunity for Endaline to put her pictomancy to work. Pictomancy, you mean the art to create by the fabled Archon realm? You roam the land, lending aid to those in need? Another, Kupo. The matter of the tomb can wait. Let's tend to the zombies first. I should be most grateful. These zombies have taken to prowling the sealed excavation site in central Endaline. Please see that those tormented souls finally know rest. Brother,
Brother, what's that?
What's that, brother?
What's that, brother?
They're not sharks, they're just Dutch. Oh, there we go. I know nothing about the Final Fantasy XIV lore. I just appreciate the world building. Like I like talking to all the NPCs, be like, oh, it's a neat little village, and they have like actual things going on here, and it feels like an actual real like neat little place. But I know nothing about the actual lore of anything. I couldn't tell you a single piece of lore. I couldn't tell you nothing. No nothing. Oh. I just ordered a release of Epstein transcript a couple hours ago. Can't wait for that to be blocked, yeah. I'm still surprised about the Supreme Court ruling that presidents can just do whatever the fuck they want. Seems kind of crazy to me, but... Scratch a libertarian and a monarchist bleeds. I still don't know what a libertarian is, but... I just like the part where they're like, they like retroactively made Watergate legal or something. If I was Joe, I would immediately order Alito and Thomas be removed. Are those Supreme Court judges? Conservative bull about small government while making the president the king. Yeah, sure. I mean, like, I think the safe, like, first of all, the American system is so stupid, and it's always been stupid because the entire thing is just built on safeguards that assume that everyone is a good actor, right? That's what we learned with Trump. When Trump started doing stupid shit, we learned that there wasn't actually anything stopping other presidents from doing that. It was just that the expectation was that they wouldn't do that, right? That's kind of what we learned. It was like, oh, is this illegal? It's like, no. That's legal. It's just, You know, it's kind of just like a faux pas, whatever it's called. Right? It's like, well, you shouldn't do that. That's bad. So the entire mechanism is built on that. It's built on checks and balances that assume that people that use the system are good actors, which to some extent is every system, but it's really heavy in America. And now they do the same thing with this president thing, where it's like, well, the president can do anything. Anything the president does, he can't be tried for if it's an official act. Who decides if it's an official act? Well, that's the Supreme Court. But then okay, so what if I just arrest the Supreme Court then, and then I put my own people on the Supreme Court? And that's 2 official acts. I've done 2 official acts now, and then the Supreme Court say, oh yeah, that was official acts. What then? They've been outed for receiving a bunch of bribes. It's only illegal when anyone but Republicans do it. And well, yeah, but that's it. That's the other fucked part here, right? It is that Democrats are in an impossible situation, because if they play into what the Republicans are doing now and they lose power, Republicans will be like, well, look what you guys did. You guys did all of this stuff. Of course we're going to do the same things. But if the Democrats don't do it, the Republicans are just going to do it anyway. So it's like a lose-lose situation, right? The only win is winning the election. If Biden wins, we're probably good. If Biden loses, we might unironically see the end of any form of democracy in America. Almost guaranteed. Like, almost 100% guaranteed. That's the end of democracy in America. Almost every government, the Tory government, have been breaking the law for over a decade now. They've been found in breach of the law like dozens of times already. I don't know anything about UK politics. I know literally nothing. Well, that project 2025. So, yeah, I don't know anything about that either. Only the thing that Doynes wrote. But that doesn't seem stupid, because like, if the Republicans give more power to the president, then it's not their president then. Zombies have been dealt with. Wonderful. You have my heartfelt thanks, good Pictomancer. While you were away, I spoke further with Kupopo about this relationship with Mistress Bereru. I understand now that they were as family to one another. In light of this, and also in recognition of your service, I will allow you to examine her coffin, if you would follow me. It's like American politics, but our guys are slightly more silly and less scary. The big team himself, I guess. I feel like the big, I don't know how you solve this problem with money in politics. Maybe you need to just have like a thing where it's like, hey, if you want to be in politics, you literally can't be rich. Like, you have like a max amount of money you can earn in your lifetime or something, like, you know. Like, I don't know what else you could possibly do. Like, it's just so weird how many people become politicians just to, like, make a lot of money. This is the one. If you're ready, I shall open it. I kind of thought all the coffins would be made of stone. That's already a thing more or less for president. To the point, I feel like the only thing you could do is destroy the internet. No, because for presidents, there's a implication that you're supposed to give away things, like you're not, like Trump shouldn't be the owner of anything that he can have like a conflict of interest in, but nothing's stopping him from like building relationships and stuff with people, right? He can still be like, oh, when I'm not president anymore, I can, I'm gonna do a lot of favors for you guys. When I'm not president, I'm gonna expect this back in return. I'm gonna expect all this money. I'm gonna expect to get some stocks in this thing, to earn in this thing, to be a part owner of this thing, right? That's the thing. Like, do we just have a thing where it's like, hey, if you want to be a government official, you get a stipend for your life. You earn this much money. You can never earn any more money than that. Doesn't matter. Like, if you take a job, you won't earn money from that. You just get your stipend. And the stipend is just enough to like cover basic expenses or whatever. Very well. Live off lobby money. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you can't. Like, literally, you get a stipend. You can never use any more money than that. Like, right? What? What is this, Kupo? Is that the golden saucer? A painting. Yes, we can see that, and I recognize it as well. It's Jackie's final work, the Ephemeral Palace. Why was this painting in the casket, and if Bereru isn't here, then where could she possibly be? I'm afraid no one in the Order knows where she has gone. Alana felt being needlessly crappy and obtuse. Well, she could just be a child too, she's like 16. Several moons ago, Mrs. Pereira came to us unannounced. Pardon me, is anyone there? Greetings, my child. Are you come to pay your respects? No, I was just told I could purchase a tomb here. I was like 200 years old and probably blind. People still bought these dog water paintings. Tombs are bestowed upon pious souls who make a donation, yes. Oh, I see. In that case, I wish to make a donation. My master's paintings fetch a high price, so I believe I have sufficient funds. Would it be possible to have a tomb prepared immediately? In that manner did she secure burial rights, and so we set about making the necessary arrangements. When all was in readiness, she requested a moment alone in the chamber, so I waited outside the entrance. When she did not emerge after a time, I went back in to check on her, only to find that she was gone. There was only this painting and a handwritten note instructing us to inter it. Why did this assfuck make such a big deal about us opening the tomb if he knew it was empty? Why did Naltal not smite Oda? Was he stupid? Why would he smite Oda? Oda's great. She animated into a painting. Are you saying Pereira vanished into thin air? As far as I could tell, as you can see, there's only one entrance to this chamber. Maybe she painted her way into the ephemeral palace. I organized a large-scale search, thinking she might have wandered into the lower levels, or even those under excavation, yet we still found nothing. At length, the search was called off, and without answers, what else could I do but fulfill her final wish? I placed this painting within the coffin, where it shall remain ever since. Curious and curious, Rakupo. It's like a Wonder Twin, but crap. That is everything I know. I'm sorry I could not tell you more. Now, if you would excuse me, I must return to my duties. Yes, of course. Come on then, let's head back outside. Oh, up. Send coffee to Sosibakas and asking no questions. Yeah, why not? Interring Jack Talak's painting and vanishing without a trace. I'm not sure what to make of Beruru's actions, Kupo. What about you, Endaline? Do you have any thoughts? I think Beru may still be alive. Jack Talak's painting must be a key part of the puzzle. Yeah. I hope so, Kupo, because if the painting can't help us find answers, then I have no idea where to go from here. Suppose it's back to search. I'm going to take some time to ponder things and see if I can't think of other leads to pursue. Meanwhile, please continue to train, think colorful thoughts, keep your brush arm supple, and come and find me when you feel your artist aura grow further, Kupo. Oh, Why, Endaline, I can tell you've been applying yourself to your training. Oh yes, the enigmatic aura of an accomplished artist is unmistakable. I'm put in mind of Jack Talak as he was in his prime, Kupo. Now then, imagine a great big canvas that I used to receive even a single drop of paint. That, unfortunately, is the state of my search for Beru. I couldn't find any new clues as to her whereabouts, and I'm at a loss as to what to do next. As we should consider what Beru's objective might have been. Why did you two have a falling out in the first place? I was reluctant to discuss the events of that fateful day, but perhaps I should have. I'm gonna head out, see you later, and thanks for the Poo poo purr. You're welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. See you later, alligator. Let us speak of the very root of our troubles. The argument that led Beru Beru and I going our separate ways. On that day, the two of us returned to Lim Salamins after a journey. The first without Jack Tillak's company. All days and long years on the road had taken their toll. We had made the difficult decision to leave him in the care of a sanatorium. With a smile on his face as he lay abed, he had wished us well on our coming adventure and reminded Beru Beru that she mustn't... Could it be? Yes, yes it must! Beru Beru had become part of the painting. I don't blame you for being confused. I promise to make everything clear soon, Kupo. Endaline, you've been the best student I could have hoped for. You've trained diligently, aided those in need, and kept your promise to me. I can't rightly ask more of you, but for this thing I'm about to do, I'm afraid I must. I beg you, lend me your strength one last time, Kupo. Come and meet me at the Jadit Flood. I'll be waiting. No. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. There you are, Endaline. I know you must have many questions. Allow me to explain everything, Kupo. It took a few pretty pleas, but I convinced the Austria police to let us borrow the painting. Beru inherited it and the other works from Jack Tillak after he passed away. On the day of our argument, Beru and I had returned from our first journey together, as I said, but when we arrived at the sanatorium to see how Jack Tillak had fared in our absence, all that awaited us was a few of his paintings and personal belongings. A fell fiend had found his way into the facility a few days prior. Seeking to protect his fellow patients, Jack Tillak confronted and vanquished the beast, but the exertion proved too much. Beru and I were devastated. If only we had returned sooner, taken a quicker route or not wasted as much time, Jack Tillak might still be alive. So, thoughts tormented us, Kupo. Beru took it hardest, for she had lost her only family. She clung to me and said and wept like a child with her doll, and I, in a moment of poor judgment, said something foolish. I told her that she needn't depend on me so, that she could stand on her own 2 feet as a pictomancer, and that she should. Oh. Oh, my computer is so warm. I probably need to have some more fans to that thing. She shoved me away in anger. One unkind word led to another. We shouted at each other till our throats were hoarse. When there was nothing left to say, she stormed off alone, cradling Jack Tillak's painting in her arms. The rest you know. Sometime after, she journeyed to Old As, sold the painting for the funds to purchase their tomb, and vanished. For so long I've been unable to understand what she was thinking and where she might have gone. But the answer was right under our noses. PC building stream, no. I just shoved some fans in there. You see, Berry possessed such vivid imagination that you could bring any of her thoughts to life. As this rare gift allowed her to not only create but reshape, Jactilac made her promise that she would never use her power to alter a living being. Because we already did one of those, it was awful. But in her grief, she did just that. She made herself one with this painting. Also, I only have one PC. I can't. I have the PC I've been working on. I can't stream me working on the PC that I used to stream. It's hard to believe, I know, but the painting itself tells the tale. Once it exuded warmth and whimsy, now it's enshrouded in stifling pall of sorrow. Phone? Hello? There's no one there. What? And this brings me to my request. Using my own magics, I want to enter the painting and save Beru, but I don't know if I can do it alone. Can I rely upon your aid, Endaline? I think I can't stream. Maybe I could stream from my phone, actually, I don't know. I mean, you're that. Be warned that the painting will be a world where one's imagination is made manifest. That's to say, anything can happen. So see to it that you're fully prepared. Kupo? Kupo? Nani? Wherever you are. Oh god, I should have grabbed better gear. I have better gear, actually. You could be the new artist. Artisan builds. No. I hate building computers. It's literally the worst thing I know. I would any day of the week I would pay someone to do computer stuff for me. If I was super rich, that's the one thing I would have. I would live next to the Linus Tech headquarters. And I would just have like them on standby to just fix my PC problems. No Sacramento, Kupo. Where are we? The Grand Cosmos, but how? Oh, is this unfamiliar to you? This is a roulette in here. A trial. But you've been to such a place in another world? The mere thought of it boggles the mind, Kupo. As I recall, Jactilac saw this opulent palace in a dream, was inspired to recreate it on canvas. Perhaps his arcane affinity allowed him to visit worlds beyond our own in his sleep. Or perhaps someone from the world sent him a vision, Kupo. Regardless, we are undoubtedly within the painting. There must be here somewhere. Let's go, Endaline. One brings shadow, one brings the light. Two-toned echoes, no one survives. Why can I use that now? That's weird. Yes, monsters, they were muses, given life by Pictomancy. You're about to be careful, Endaline. Careful is my middle name. Metal Gear. Fighting soul! Oh. Uh-oh, there's a Lalafell there chilling out. Barrero! It's me, Kupopo. I've come for you. You've come for me? No one would do that, no one. Master Jactilak is gone because of me, because I was too late. You mustn't say that, Barrero. You're not to blame. Even Kupopo has abandoned me, my only friend. That isn't true. I'll always be your friend, no matter what. Please, Barrero, please come back to me. Jactilak. She belongs to me, and you have no place here. Master Jactilak? Oh, you're a shade born of the imagination. Then you should call me a shade, Kupopo. Such insolence cannot be borne. Ah! The real Jactilak would never harm Kupopo. A Pictomancer, one in possession of my soul crystal, no less. An imitation. You're no match for the master you aspire to be. My imagination is my own, and it's more than a match for yours. Bold words, but you will soon be made to know the true power of Pictomancy. Here within my masterwork, imagination dictates reality. I shall paint the finishing touches in shades of your terror. You have really insane burst damage as a Pictomancer. Hey, what does this do? I have no idea what that does. Oh. Oh. The hell? What was I missing there? Oh man, I gotta start the entire thing over again? Oh, I should equip my gear! What the Sigma? Can I leave this immediately? Why can't I leave? Why can't I leave? Oh, let's try again, I guess. Let me see how this ability is supposed to do this. Code to... Oh, no, I can't see this, of course. They triggered it. This is like no damage. That's like not worth doing, basically. Oh, they're still alive. That just kind of extended duration. I'm not sure what the point of that is. One brings shadow, one brings the light? Die, bitch. Ah, I didn't pre- Skip. My gear might just be too bad for those fights. I think my gear is just too bad. Didn't I get a bunch of gear for the Pictomancer though? Am I crazy? Did I get that from someone else? I thought I bought a bunch of gear for the Pictomancer. Am I whack in the head right now? Yeah, where's this stuff at? Is that not better? Augmented Crendulum Circlet of Casting. Is that in my... Oh, here! There we go. Alright, one more time. Normal. This is a big dick right here. I can't die because I'm targeting the wrong person. This is a little bit different. I was really playing this on hard mode, huh? It's a little bit, just a smidgen different, I would say. I was really playing this on like Giga Hard mode. Like 150 eye level difference. Yeah. I mean, this is 515. This is 660. Yeah. Vitality 116 versus 249. I think I had like 20,000 health or something. I'm just waiting for my cooldowns. Actually, let's cut in it, I guess. Alright, same thing again. Look at that damage difference, insane. Last time doing the exact same thing, I brought it down to like 90%. Oh, okay. So, a slight difference. That was your deal. That's gonna expand, right? Yeah. A little death on the line. Your imagination triumphed over his. Barrow, wake up, Barrow, Barrow. Barrow. Come on now, you stubborn fool of a Lalafell, snap out of it! Nani? Kupopo, what are you doing here? We came to bring you back, Kupo. We've been looking all over for you. The Pictomat's was cool in armor. I mean, this isn't Pictomat specific armor, but I like the like different brush. I never thought that anyone would come after me in the painting. Endaline, was it? Thank you for accompanying Kupopo in his journey. It's a Pictomancer's duty to help others. Indeed. Master Jactilak taught me the very same, and I strove to live up to our duty. But I couldn't save him. I couldn't save the man who raised me. It's not your fault, Barrow. Even the brightest, most imaginative minds can't predict the future, Kupo. Why are you even here, trying to be nice after everything you said? My best friend, and you abandoned me when I needed you, told me to make my own way. I don't know why I said what I said, Kupo. I'm not real. No matter how much I wish it, I can't remain by your side forever. Oh, he's a painting? Like the Jagdtilak we defeated, I'm a product of Pictomancy, your imaginary friend and nothing more. Oh? Actual good plot twist? It is not common for children to have imaginary friends. They create us in their minds to help cope with their struggles. But children grow up, and when they do, they disappear, Kupo. You don't have to disappear, though. I painted you into being, my very first creation. Just like I painted Master Jagdtilak, so I could fix my mistake, and so I wouldn't be alone. Pictomancers can do wonderful things. By bringing our imagination to life, we bring hope to those in need, Kupo. This Endaline learned through her journal. And so did you, Beruru. But no matter how harsh reality may be, a Pictomancer isn't meant to paint over it, Kupo. Rather than escape reality, we're meant to give people the courage to face it. But how can I when those who matter to most of me are gone? Carry on for them, they'll always be with you. Can we buy real Moogle pet for her? Or kidnap one of those bastards from the churning mist? I mean, I don't see why that one wouldn't just be real forever if she could just create stuff, though. Carry on as a Pictomancer for Master Jagdtilak and Kupopo. Perhaps I can find strength to stand on my own by holding them in my heart. You will, Kupo, you absolutely will, and you'll be just fine. Oh man. Safe in that knowledge, I can now take my leave, Kupo. Farewell, Endaline, it was a joy to journey with you. Farewell, Beruru, you're my dearest friend, and you always will be. Endaline? I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Thank you for helping Kupopo to find and save me. When he faded away, a warm and comforting ether flowed into my body. The magic I'd used to create him, I think. In that instant, the moments and memories he shared with you became mine. The shade of the shroud, the chill of Querthus, the brilliance of Kugane, the two of you traveled far. I felt Kupopo's desperation as he searched for me, his yearning for our days on the road with Master Jagdtilak. And his happiness at having found a friend in you. What if you, Endaline? How did you find the journey? I enjoyed training to become a Pictomancer. Kupopo was a wonderful travel companion. Kupopo would be glad to hear that, and I am too. It means a lot to know that someone else will remember him fondly. I saw my first Moogle here, you know? The way it danced through the air, so full of life and joy. What child wouldn't have wanted a friend like that? I could create him again, recall the feeling and imagine and paint him anew. But I won't, because as the two of you taught me, parting isn't the end. Thank you, Endaline, for everything you've done for both Kupopo and me. From here, I will set out on another journey as a Pictomancer. Wherever I go, I vow to paint a path of hope as Master Joktilak once did, and just as you will continue to do, I'm sure. Courtesy. What do you paint this? Yeah, you can do that. That's a good. I like that. The Pictomancer job quest is good. I didn't care too much for the Viper ones. Those were kind of like whatever to me, but the Pictomancer ones were good, I think. We have like an hour to do a little bit more main story, so we'll just dip into it for like an hour. Maybe we're about to like unlock a dungeon or something. I'm entering Second City. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I was gonna do this south. Southeast. The south and the east. Like here? Perchance? There it is. No way. Okay. To the west, yeah, that's down there. It's like this part is way bigger than this part. I wonder if the first and second promises have already arrived in Mamuk. After seeing the battlefield, I find it miraculous that the Dawn Servant was able to negotiate peace. If Bakul Jaja ran in this direction after losing Wuklamat, then he undoubtedly was returning to Mamuk. I filled my bag with Shebruk Pibil before we left, but I'm down to my last serving already. The traverse will bring us straight into Tika Heartland. Remember how you insisted this forest is green? Remember, the 5th of November. The gunpowder, treason, and plot. They abandon you. Once my life was plain and clear. This path is quite steep, isn't it? Let us take our time and descend safely. I recall, once my ignorance was bliss. I spoke with one of the excavators on the way down. Apparently, Bakul Jaja cleared away the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. That Wuklamat single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. Push him down and watch him roll. That was a woman. That was a lady. Erinville said this traverse was dug to facilitate incursions into the forest above. Intentions notwithstanding, you have to admire the dedication. Nightfall came like a serpent's kiss to my troubled mind. Push her and watch her roll down respectfully. Why, oh why, my God, have you abandoned me? Ooh, alright. Okay. That's a good vista. Just look at this thing, what a vibrant glow. Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one, take my paring stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. Paring stone? Fluids by Glinders to identify certain geological properties. This looks great. Hold the paring stone, in the soft glow it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Paring stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron. One of many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. The heterogeneous ether they emit causes surrounding flora to glow with unique hues, as you can see. So these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens? Vidra be merciful. There you are. Blue, it's all blue. A far cry from the upper forest, indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mamuk can tell us about it. Keep running, we're almost there. I wonder what the final feat will be. Rather more quiet than I expected. Now to see whether or not Hunmu Rook's fears were well founded. And here we finally are, now to find the Elector. As this is also my first time visiting Mamuk, I have no experience interacting with the locals. But given Hunmu Rook's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. Let me go etherite myself up first. Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find the Elector. Two streets seem to converge upon this plaza, so I propose we split our numbers between them. Given Hunmurkaruk's guidance, I also suggest that we err on the side of caution and move throughout the city in pairs. Erinwil can come with me, and Alice can go with Kryl. That leaves Endaline to accompany Vuklamat. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective searches prove fruitful. Erinwil? But Erinwil doesn't even fight. And Vuklamat just abandoned me. Sure, I'll start reading dialogue. Ah. She Clara said to speak with you. Oh. Don't talk to me. Nice. These guys want to save my voice. I've nothing to say to outsiders. Okay, those are solid. You feel, yeah. Stop staring. I wonder if they'll speak to us later. Ooh. Bananas. Those are the bananas. Your words may as well have been ambient noise for all the care this citizen pays you. Right. As we speak, the man abruptly turns and leaves. Please tell me you've had better luck. No one will talk to you either. I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words. This is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let go and take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. This building? Hello there, we'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. Move along, outsiders. We're just trying to find someone. The Dawn servants Elector. Could you tell us where they are? Find these points. How are we supposed to find the Elector if nobody will even speaks with us? Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city as quickly as you can. Oh, that's voice.
Up there.
Bested by a mere shade.
Sorolcha. Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
Oh.
The channeler is Zerelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
Truly Yolal's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise
trial?
fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector. Soralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
When Zorolcha was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force, but he was thwarted by Father Shade.
My dearest child, welcome home. This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets.
Yes, two. That's not bad.
What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy! No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
I tried. But I couldn't. I
cannot beat her.
You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings. A failure. Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Let's go, brother.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
Oh, is that his mom?
But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant. So come, stand before me, and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
Promise. I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Sorul Jaja. I can't these guys seriously with their little baby eyes bouncing around. It's like they have double lazy eyes just doing their own thing. I like their eyes. I think those are my favorite, like, well, I actually like the lion people a lot. But other than the lion people, those are probably my favorite, like, addition so far. That was a dramatic escalation. No! The electors we have met thus far have all had peculiarities, but each we felt would judge claimants equally. This Sriracha, however, seems set in its belief that only blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would the Dawn Servant name an openly biased man elector? Worrying over Sriracha won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go and meet her, hear what she has to say. The western outskirts, right? Oh, no, it's done already. If Saralja is Boneva and she is Hobigo, then... whatever her relation to Saralja, I hope we can trust her. We would do with at least one ally in the city. To bid us meet with her in private. This is both an important and delicate matter. She looks troubled. Finally, a real conversation. Be voiced? Maybe? No. Too much to ask.
Thank you for coming. My name is Milalja. Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes.
And what is it you wish to talk about?
Tell me, what do you think of Mamuk?
Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us.
All who remain in the city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe that blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the people of this continent. Also not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice.
Sounds like an ideal community so far as the Bakul Jaja is concerned.
I am tired, exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truth aloud. Yet now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency. For you have bested Bakul Jaja. You, Bral, inferior by all presumptions, triumphed over our two-headed champion.
This time anyway. Next time I might not be so lucky. Bakul Jaja is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. Seems to me he'd do better if he just trusted his own abilities.
He is desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Mula Jaja of the Silver Scales, for one. He traveled across the salt in search of conquest, only to be overcome. But no matter how the individual may falter, the people still believe in the blessed sibling supremacy.
Because of my father.
He who united Tural under one rule, who in their eyes stands as testament to the tradition's infallibility, regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove that Kulul Jaja's true strength lies not in his birth, but in his character. And in so doing, you may give us the strength to renounce blessed siblings forever.
I can understand wanting to forsake celerity, but isn't forsaking two-headed Mamul Maja going a bit far.
You must decide that for yourself, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream.
What I know about Mamulja extremism is limited to what I heard through rumors. The same is true for most who hail from Saktural. I expect it was for his devotees that Bakul Jaja joined the right of succession.
The price we pay is she referring to the marriages between the Hobigo and the Boneva clans?
Kulul Jaja labor to break down walls, that is, this very existence would instead lead to some to raise them is unfortunate. If I can use my status as the Dawn Servant's daughter to help the people of Mamuk, I'm happy to do so, but I'd like a better understanding of Milalja's motivation first.
There is a place that will help you understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me.
What if I somehow manage to hit level 95 MSQ in this last 30 minutes? That would be huge. That would be big. Emascu, no, MSQ. MSQ. Emasculine. That's me. I emasculate all the men around me. My prowess. You won't find sites like these anywhere else. I mean, this looks great. This is very this is like Raktika Greatwood plus. Is that a meteorite up there? Aye, and judging by their attachments, that tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique ether. Anyway, we should press on. Milalja was anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. Where's the meteor? Oh? This one? Oh, the sightseeing thing badge. The Jaw-Tilka Heartland, an arboreal sea of blue growing trees and deep sea notes. The Forest of the Brethren is the spiritual homeland of the Mamulja. Although little sunlight penetrates the dense canopy, the pulsing ambient ether provides a constant source of soft cerulean illumination. Oh, it's raining again. Who would have thunk? Raining while I'm doing MSQ, huh? Huh. Very original video game. Very original. It was so funny when he got really... Oh, Andrew Tate shaves his head. He's not bald from the room like Enda. So funny when he got released from prison, it showed he had hair, but thin to the point where he was so insecure he shaved it, yeah. It's a weird thing to say that you're like, oh no, I just shaved my head, you know. Because I like it. The canopy blocks out the sun completely. It's as if we're in a room without windows. It's weird to me that the most masculine things you can do are like the things that the people that think they're the most masculine are afraid of. Like I feel like if you're really like a masculine, confident man, then you fucking embrace your flaws, right? You're like, yeah, I am bold, bitch. Like, what are you gonna do about it? I feel like that's the most masculine thing you can do there, right? It's taking control of your like, no, I wasn't disabilities, but like, what's the word again? Like the things you're missing, the things that aren't perfect about you, right? You're like, oh yeah, yes, I am bold. What are you gonna do about it, huh? You should because you're insecure about your hairline. Enda shaves his head for aerodynamics. No, I don't shave my head. Look, I don't. Look, guys, I'm bald. Look at this. Look, guys, I'm bald. A hunting camp, like as not. I'd love to talk to Mamulsha hunters and learn about their ways, except they'd probably ignore me. The others have continued on. Let's catch up to them. I've seen hairy babies. What a gay chat. Yeah? Oh yeah. Yes. Musalja. Ah. Sådana. What are we looking at then? Having seen how dark this forest is, I can understand why so many Mamulcha choose to live in Tuloliolal instead. A cavern, and it looks deep. I was not aware that such tunnels could be found in the Jaw-Tilka Heartland. A well-kept secret indeed. Why is it always that when we get revelations they're in caves in these games? The place I would show you is just ahead. This is the place you wanted to show us. It lies just beyond this passage. Entry to these grounds is not permitted even to the devout. Nonetheless, I would reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured that you take full responsibility. Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed. They have like a machine or something? This has to be voiced. There's no way this isn't voiced. Yeah, that's voiced. You can just tell by the animations.
I shouldn't have looked down.
Elevator?
The
Question
storm
mark?
pier yonder. That is our destination.
It's raining down here. Nice.
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yokui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Oh, there's a hole above us. Okay, fair. Fair enough. Oh look, there's a level 100 on characters mount. I assume. Oh, okay.
But cool Jaja.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Mother!
The third promise seeks to learn about Malmuk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are. Here. This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mabonja. An infant. We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits. Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibral was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born. One blessed with two heads and tremendous power.
When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shibral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above.
That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children, no matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die, trapped in their shells. Only 1 in 100 survive. If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters, who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible! It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing. But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice.
I don't like either of these options. It's bound for treasure dungeon from Endwalker. Oh. Oh, yeah. What does it taste like? Mama. Ooh. I sympathize with your pain, but
I should never have been born.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you aren't responsible for your siblings' deaths. The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around, Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Taral. If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people, and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends Ehubico and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do as you say if you show it to them.
uh-oh.
I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them. Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Thanks, Wuklamat.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamook. We have much to discover.
Hey! This is a bit of an awkward place to end, but I think we'll end here. Let's head back to town. I mean, like, you know, from a distance perspective. That's fine. Ah, that was cool. I like this story a lot so far. I think it's pretty good. Bop, 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 ba-da, bop. It doesn't have the same amount of like weight and intensity as other storylines, just because obviously we're dealing with a lot of new characters. But I mean, it's a good start, I think. Is there anyone we can send everyone over to, or are we just calling it quits? I think I'm just leaving. It was like, oh no, la, la, la. I was about to open someone's stream, but then it's an Elden Ring. I was like, oh, we can read this person playing Elden Ring, but then it's Elden Ring DLC, of course. All right, video game people. Thank you all so much for your time. Love, appreciate everyone. Hope everyone had a great video gaming time. I certainly enjoyed myself. I'm enjoying this expansion a lot. Definitely looking forward to waking up tomorrow and playing more of this. I think they're doing a good job building up the character so far. I like what's going on in the story. And starting tomorrow, I think we'll like really just focus in on the main story more than we've been doing. I'm not gonna do any daily roulettes. I don't think. Maybe we'll see. But at least we don't have any like other side stuff to do anymore. We have the role quests, and then we have main story and whatever side content pops up. So we can more narrowly focus on just kind of going through the main story. We should probably increase our speed a little bit. We got our drops time to finish. I think we won't be finished before next week probably, because on Friday I have a dentist appointment, so that's gonna probably take like 1 or 2 hours away from the stream. Maybe 3 hours probably, if I'm more realistic. On Saturday, I'm playing. I'm not playing Final Fantasy at all because I'm doing Super Mario, and then I'm doing tabletop games. Sunday, tabletop games as well, but we're playing like 8 hours or something then. And then Monday, it's Claire. Tuesday, I'm going to a funeral. Are you going to continue Mario 64? Yeah, we're doing it this Saturday, so like Saturday, we're not playing Final Fantasy at all. So I don't think we'll be done before like early next week, probably, but it's cool. Like I'm having fun with it, so. What do you mean sorry to hear? I'm being such a negative Nancy, huh? Anyway, thank you to Jin for it today. That happened a good few hours ago, but everyone please go check out Jin. Oh, you said you have a funeral. It's whatever. Yeah. Everyone, please go check out Jin. I'll be back tomorrow at our new regular time. I'll be back in about 10 hours, give or take a little bit, depending on how quickly I fall asleep. Because I'm gonna go exercise, and then I'm gonna see how sleep I am afterwards. So I'll be back at in roughly 10 hours to play this game all day once more. Seeing how far we can get with a good day of good effort. Super enjoying it. Is it secret? Is it safe? Oh yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm having a good time, so we'll continue on with this pace. I'm in no rush to finish the game, so we're just gonna play it, take our time with it. Even if other obligations conspire against us. My only worry is that we'll get to like level like 99 on Friday or something, and I'm like, well, this sucks. But I think more realistic it will be at like 97-ish. We can probably do 296 tomorrow. Actually, yeah, 99 might actually be realistic. We might actually be like towards the end of the game. That would suck. Well, if it happens, it happens. Anyway, love you all. Appreciate you all. Keep fighting for us. I'm gonna head out. You all have a good time.